Hi guys, hope you're doing well. I just wanted to give you a quick update about um, the garage. I had a friend round this morning and we moved my garage about and fitted three bikes into the garage easily. I don't know what I was panicking about. Richie, I've got a friend called Richie, and he said to me, "You definitely will get three bikes." He's got three bikes in his garage. You were right, mate. I can get three bikes in my garage and still have the bit at the back to entertain. Um, so the exciting news is that I will get a third bike. And I know, I mean, no one needs three bikes, do they? No one needs two bikes. Everyone needs one bike, and that should be a classic 350. But anyway, but we're only here once, and you know, I think I can afford it. So it's not a huge amount of money relatively compared to some bikes. I'm not going to spend, tens of thousands of pounds. So why not? We're only here once, guys, aren't we? So I might as well. And I've got a list now of 5 bikes that I wouldn't mind back in my garage. I'm going to tell them to you in order of preference, so you can give me your opinions. So top of my list, and it's thanks to you guys actually, because you guys told me some stuff about the bike that I didn't know. The top of the list is the Royal Enfield Himalayan 450, the new one. I know it's not out yet, but one of you guys told me that there'd been some leaked documents that I found on the internet, and it does appear that this bike is going to be bigger than the old one, as in size wise. Also, the picture, the spy photos, the pillion seat looks lower than the original Himalayan, so that's promising. And obviously, it's got a more powerful engine, 40 brake horsepower, I think it is, or just under. And apparently, it's going to have a TFT screen as well. And that's got to be a first for Royal. Well, it is a first for Royal Enfield, so quite excited about that. And then it's got obviously stuff like upside down forks, LED lights, all the stuff that's on the Super Meteor. But yeah, really excited about that bike, and that is my number one choice. But obviously, I need to ride it first. Second choice, and it's been knocked down from number one, and that's again thanks to you guys, because the second choice is a Triumph 400X, the Scrambler version of the new 400 Triumph. Now, I'd only seen photos of it, as in just pictures of the bike without anyone on it. And a few of you said to me that actually even the Scrambler version of that bike isn't huge and that I might swamp it. Now, I have found a couple of photos with people on it. I don't know how tall they are, but I am starting to think that maybe, even though it's going to be bigger than the 400, I think the Scrambler version still might be a bit small for me. I don't know. But again, we have to wait until that bike comes out and then I'll try it out. But that's number 2 on my list. Number 3, number 3, number 3, 4, and 5 are actually going to be second-hand bikes. So number 3 is a bike that I've had before, and that is a Yamaha XR700. Now, I had a 2021, the updated version of it, which I sold to a friend of mine, so I still see the bike, and I do miss it. Loved that bike. Such a great bike to ride, and I really would be quite happy to have another one in the garage. I really would. But as I said, it would be second-hand, and all of the second-hand bikes I'm going to buy are going to be buying from a private seller, not from a dealer. So it depends what there is out there, etc., etc. And obviously my budget as well is going to be for that bike probably about £6,500. I don't really want to go above that. So that's number 3. Number 4 is its bigger brother, the XSR900. So the triple. Now, I had that engine in my Yamaha Nikon. Don't switch off, please. I've sold it. And it's an incredible engine, absolutely incredible. I love it, just as I love the twin on the 700, but the 900 triple is just an amazing engine. I test rode the new version of the XSR900 when it came out. I think they only come in blue and black, and it has a very strange seat. which has got like a bulge at the back. And because of that, I couldn't slide back on it. And because of that, it was really uncomfortable. And at the time, they didn't sell any aftermarket seats, flat seats anyway. So I'll need to look into that. But if they do now sell an aftermarket flat seat, then that would be of interest to me, because I love that engine. I really do. So that's what is that? Number 4. Yes. Again, budget is going to be maximum, probably for the 900, it's going to be about 7.5. I wouldn't want to pay more than that. So I don't know what I'd get for that. But anyway, number 5 is another bike that I've owned, which I've owned 3 of them actually, so that kind of says something, is the Suzuki VStrom 1050. That bike is incredible. I absolutely loved them, and every time I sold it, I really wished I hadn't. So again, I would be buying privately. I don't know how much I could get a 2021 for a 2020. Did they start in 2020? I think they did. Yeah, so a 3-year-old bike. I'll definitely have to look around and see. But yeah, that would be option number 5. So options number 3, 4, and 5. Then I'm not going to go out and buy any of those bikes until I've test ridden and seen the Royal Enfield and the Triumph. That's the most important thing. So when they're out, then I still think that if the Royal Enfield fits, then that's it for me. I'll have 3 Royal Enfields. I mean, how lucky am I? So yeah, that would be the dream. But we'll see. If it fits, I'm going to buy it. It's simple as that. Anyway, guys, tell me what you think. Yeah, I can decide when they come out. I don't think they're due out definitely the Royal Enfield, I think, is out before the Triumph, is it? I don't know. I really don't know. But maybe you guys can tell me. Anyway, guys, I've been chatting for 7 minutes. Jesus. All right, guys, have a great weekend and ride safe.